I think it's similar to so many people that I've spoken to. So it wasn't something that I pursued. It was something that found me. So I worked for Lloyds TSB, which is a bank in the UK. I think it's an international bank, and I worked in credit card collections. So I was on the phones, phoning customers up that were late with their payments. Because I think that in that time in my career, I was a lot more disciplined. And so within just a few months, I was asked whether I would lead the team. So I was a team leader of this brand new job that I just joined. And that's when I went on that training course. And it was a coaching and feedback course to help team leaders to be more facilitative in their leadership or management style rather than instructional. And it was at that stage when I saw, and the trainer's name was Robin, when I saw Robin doing his stuff, that's when I thought, that's what I want to do. And I think it probably played a little bit to the performer in me that saw this role at the front of the room. It saw somebody who was already intrigued by personal growth and personal development. Again, I think that's a very common trait for learning and development people. They see that they've gone on an important journey, or they're on an important journey themselves, and see that training and learning is an extension of that. I was already reading a lot of the books that were passed my way when I made my first steps into learning and development. And then it appealed to my creative side as well, with the engagement and the design of programs. So I think it very much spoke to who I was at that time. I think that in hindsight, I realised that as a more senior learning and development leader, I see a very common path for learning and development, that they start in the classroom. But I think that the role is so different that the classroom element almost disguises what the actual job is. And we go chasing good scores for a reaction level assessment from the attendees. And I think that clouds our judgment. And I think that we mistake those 8s, 9s and 10s for lasting, meaningful change. And I think that it's in the same way as, I suppose, quarterly financial reporting for organizations often prevents them from thinking and acting more strategically in the long-term interests of the organization. And I think that those evaluation scores immediately after a classroom experience often clouds the what's really important, and that is that people do the job better and faster and improve their prospects for both themselves and the organization later.